Well, it looks like we're live, Nick.
Oh my. Oh geez.
Yeah, I don't know what to
Okay, well,
say.
I don't either. I'm
I mean, I do have some phone calls I could be taking right now.
really. What
Yeah,
kind
I
of phone
mean,
calls at
yeah,
this
like
hour?
I feel like, oh, wait a second. Let me see if I can bring up the audience chat because it's always nice to see our viewers in the chat.
Okay, all right, very good.
So here we are. I have it. But you know what? What types of phone calls could I be taking at this hour, Nick? Well,
Yeah.
I have my phone right here.
Okay.
So, like I'm just waiting for it to ring here.
Oh, you're expecting a call.
Yeah, yeah. So let's see. I'm expecting a call here.
Oh my. All right.
Well, I mean, that wasn't the call I was expecting. That sounded a little ominous, Nick.
Did it? I couldn't hear it.
Let's see. You can hear it. Let's try again. Look behind you, Nick.
Behind me.
That's what the guy said.
Oh,
I mean, like this seems pretty ominous to me.
yeah.
And let's see.
Struggle is pretty real.
He says he knows who I am.
Well, I imagine so if someone's calling you.
Well, let's see. He said, "Don't you dare hang up, Nick."
Hang up what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like all I can say is I wasn't expecting that caller.
No?
No,
Oh,
not at
goodness.
all.
Goodness gracious.
But
Okay.
let's see, Nick. There's a lot to talk about
There
tonight.
is. We do have a lot. Yes.
Yeah, because I went to San Francisco for 2 days.
Okay.
And have you ever heard of the Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Company?
Hmm. I don't know about that
Apparently,
one in particular.
apparently they are very famous.
Okay.
So I have some fortune cookies from
All
them right
right.
now. And apparently they are funny fortunes because I paid extra for the funny fortunes.
Oh, okay. So you can pay a premium and get a certain uh
A
theme
certain
or
type of
category.
a certain
Oh,
type of fortune. So let's
okay.
try this one. Oh, and this is delicious. I mean, like I've already eaten about half of the bag. They were so good, but
Okay.
I will admit that they are even better when you go there and they're hot and fresh.
Oh, they're okay. You can get them warm.
Yeah, you can get them warm if you go
Oh.
there.
Now, when you get them warm, are they crunchy still or are they a little bit soft?
Oh, they're crunchy.
They still okay. All right.
Well, this one says money can't buy love, but it can put you in an excellent bargaining position.
That seems accurate.
I mean, I don't know if I would call that funny or not.
Mm,
I mean, depending on your sense of humor.
sure. Sure.
All right, let me try another one.
Okay.
Let's see. I have, well, this is this is a little bit strange. A popular girl is one who has been weighed in the balance and found a wonton.
I don't understand that.
Maybe these are supposed to be funny because they don't make Any
Be-
sense?
because they leave me confused.
Well, the look on your face says it all, Nick.
It does. It expresses exactly what's going on in my mind.
But I will say that they also have strawberry flavored fortune cookies and green tea
Oh,
flavored fortune cookies. And
did you try those?
I tried they also have flat cookies. So flat fortune cookies, but they don't come with a fortune because they're flat.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I got one of the strawberry ones hot and fresh, and it was very good.
Okay. Are they pink?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any of those to show?
Oh no, I ate them all.
Oh.
Yeah, they were very good. So,
Now, when you get those, do they come just loose like you were showing in the bag, or are they still individually wrapped?
oh, they're just in a bag.
Loose though, like they're not individual wrappers.
No, they're not in individual wrappers. I mean, there's
Okay.
no need for that.
Okay.
It's like you're getting a bag of tortillas, kind of.
All right.
Yeah, but they also had chocolate covered ones, chocolate covered with sprinkles.
Wow.
They had heart-shaped sprinkles. So something for everyone, Nick.
Okay.
So I would highly recommend them.
All right.
Okay. It's time for the drink of the night.
All right. What do we have?
Citron
Wait, what was the name of the company again? The cookie?
soju.
No. The Fortune Cookie Company. What was it called again?
The Golden Gate
The Golden
Fortune
Gate
Cookie
Fortune Cookie
Company.
Company. Okay.
So I would highly recommend them, Nick.
All right.
Highly recommend.
What soju do we have here?
Well, it's Citron, and
Okay.
I've had a long week already, so I deserve a drink. So cheers, Nick.
Okay. Very good.
And the citrus soju goes with my citrusy snack I have here.
Okay.
Now, I will say, based on my experience from, well, what I've heard on the internet, Nick, this snack is not good.
Oh, so we're already starting off on a bad foot.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So, here, for our viewers who just tuned in, feel free to say hello in the chat. But here tonight, I have pink lemonade Kit Kats.
I've heard of that. I've seen those.
Yeah.
I
So let's just see what they're like, Nick. The reviews I've seen say they're horrible.
yeah, there's no way those are
I
good.
got them for 10 cents at the end of summer clearance at Walmart, though. Oh, actually,
That's still probably
yeah.
too expensive because I don't think they're worth anything.
Well, we'll see.
I will. I just I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I
oh,
expected.
this is horrible. Oh, not good at all.
Yeah. No.
Oh, oh,
Does it taste like chocolate at all
I,
still?
oh, this is going in the trash.
Good.
It was not good. Not
Does
good
it
at all.
does it taste at all like chocolate still though?
Uh, oh, I'm going to wash that down with some soju, Nick.
Okay. I don't even bother answering that question. It doesn't matter now.
Well, this other flavor, I think, will taste a little more chocolatey, Nick. It's
Wait,
the
before you get to that, what's a rating out of 10 for the
negative
lemonade?
one.
Negative one. Okay. All right, good.
I have a chocolate frosted donut Kit Kat,
Okay. All right. All
also
right.
10 cents.
Okay.
So the fact that they were also only 10 cents, I'm not expecting high hopes.
This one definitely more than the lemonade.
Mike Pemberton says the show is such a lemon. Well, the joke's on you, Mike.
I agree with that,
Yeah. When life gives you lemons, you have to make lemonade.
but not lemonade Kit Kat.
Yeah. Let's see how this tastes here.
So wait. Okay, so
Oh,
it's like a half and half.
oh,
Really? It's not no good?
oh, oh,
It can't be worse than the lemonade though.
it is.
Really?
It it's like you're eating frost, like eating a jar of frosting.
So there's no donut taste in there?
No, like this is so bad. I'm not even taking a second bite.
So okay, what's the rating out of 10?
-2.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I
Okay.
didn't think I could get lower than -1, but
That's been proven wrong.
well, there you
You can
go.
get lower.
You can get lower than a -1.
Okay.
But that's okay, Nick.
All right.
That's okay.
Do we have any more Kit Kat or is that it?
Oh, absolutely not. Even if I had more, I wouldn't trust them. Not after these flavors.
That's fair.
So, so Kit Kat, do not put out a pumpkin spice flavor.
They do have one.
I know, but I'm asking them to please retract
Oh,
whatever they've done.
yeah,
Beg for forgiveness at the altar, Kit Kat.
I don't know about the pumpkin Kit Kat.
Oh
I'll
my.
tell you what is, hey, speaking of pumpkin, since we are getting to pumpkin season, you know it is a highly underrated pumpkin food option out there? The McDonald's pumpkin pie.
You know what? I probably agree.
Uh, does that mean you have not tried it?
Oh, I've tried it, but
Oh,
you know what? McDonald's needs to send us some free pumpkin pies to try in the show, Nick.
that I definitely agree.
McDonald's, if you're watching, we invite you to be on the show at any time.
Do you think that we could potentially get invited to the Hamburger University campus to broadcast a show from there and we can eat the pumpkin
You
pies
know
while we're
what?
there?
They better give us that opportunity, Nick.
I agree. Of
Yeah. I think we deserve the best.
course.
Yeah, and they deserve to have the best, and that's us.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to promote their product.
Yeah, we're going to promote you McDonald's for free.
Oh, come on. Let's not.
No, like I'm okay with that as long as they give us free food, free airfare, free
Okay,
lodging,
all right. Okay, if they're
free for
covering,
free.
okay, no, if they're covering the travel
Yeah.
and all
Yeah,
that,
if they
okay,
give
all
us
right. No,
some
that's
stuff
cool.
for
That's
free,
cool.
we give them something for free.
Okay,
I think that's fair.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, Nick?
Hmm.
It's time for the credits.
Oh yeah, I totally
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, yeah. It's time for the credits, Nick.
Okay.
Like you never can not have the credits.
Yep.
What a
And
time to be alive, Nick.
remember, it's National Make Your Bed
I
Day,
know it
correct?
is National Make Your Bed Day,
Okay.
but for some reason, our due to
What
technical
was that?
difficulties, well,
That was
I know.
atrocious.
Yeah, due to technical difficulties and the trolling in the chat tonight, and I think that there's been trolling in the chat
I
with
agree.
people calling the show a lemon. I think that's a troll move, Nick.
It sounds like trolling to me.
Yeah, it sounds like trolling to me. Well, it's time for the opening credits, Nick.
Again.
Well, I don't think again. I think it just
Welcome to the first annual Funny as part of
Here
my
we
name
are,
Football
Nick.
Spectacular.
Oh, so this is going to be an annual thing, the football spectacular.
well, you know
Okay.
why it's the first annual spectacular? Because the last one wasn't as spectacular as this one will be.
Okay.
We'll get more spectacular every year.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
You want to improve every time.
Yeah, I mean, we're not canceled yet.
What do you mean, yet?
cancel us.
Why would we ever get canceled?
You know what? There's people out here who think that they're funny and think that maybe they want us canceled. Well, you know what? You can't cancel us that easily.
I hope not.
No, I hope not either. But you know what, Nick?
Yes.
I have some trivia for you tonight.
Okay.
So if you win tonight, this prize will be Bills season tickets.
For what?
The Bills.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I can get some of those fortune cookies, but I'll take the tickets.
Well, I mean, but you have to get 10 out of 10 correct.
All right. How about for every one that I get correct, I get a fortune cookie, though?
Okay. That's fair.
All right.
But if you get all 10 correct,
I get the tickets.
season tickets.
Okay.
Are you ready for question 1, Nick?
What's the topic tonight?
Well, it's football.
Oh, it is. Okay. All right. All right.
So fantasy football.
Okay. I suppose I'm ready. Most other occasions I would not be ready, but I feel ready enough.
Yeah, don't sleep on this trivia, Nick.
I am not. I'm fully alert.
Now,
I'm
question
ready. I'm ready.
1.
I'm
Now,
ready.
audience, if you guess correct in the chat, then you will get a fortune cookie also mailed to your home.
How many of those fortune cookies do you have left? I feel like you're going to eat them all.
Oh, I have quite a lot.
How much is a lot?
Well, I bought
50?
Well, probably. I haven't counted them, but I did buy $50 worth of fortune cookies.
Okay, that's all right. $50. That's gotta be at least. That's gotta be like at least 60 or 70 then.
Yeah. So but the fortune cookies weren't that good.
Like
So,
75 cents a cookie or something. That seems reasonable, I think.
yeah, especially for the ones with the premium fortunes or the chocolate on them. You know, like I mean, like the basic ones were a little cheaper.
Yeah.
But I do think supporting a small business is important. And this place is a little difficult to find because they are in an alley. So you have to know that they're there.
What part of town?
Chinatown.
In Chinatown. Okay.
Yeah, in Chinatown.
Okay.
Which there is a place called the Souvenir Store in San Francisco in Chinatown that has cheap souvenirs. So I would
Hey.
recommend that store if you're going to San Francisco.
That's probably where I found that. Remember that shot glass I bought you in San Francisco?
Yeah.
That's probably where I ended up buying that. Unknowingly.
But all I will say is the postcards at the souvenir store were 4 for $1. At the airport, $1 each. So go to the souvenir store in Chinatown in San Francisco and support small business.
Sounds like the typical airport inflation.
Yes, but you know, even in this economy, I would have paid 2 for $1. You know, because inflation is inflation. But the fact that this small business owner was there still offering postcards for $1. I applaud him and want him to get business.
Okay, very good.
So there we are.
All right.
Question 1, Nick. And remember, audience, you can play along too. Who holds why I'm threatening people with a knife? I don't know either, but that's okay.
Wait, pull that. What kind of knife was that? Hold that up. Oh, it's just a butter knife with a
It's a
red.
dollar store knife,
Okay.
and it is actually from, well, it's the very first knife I bought when I left to go to college. So this is actually a
Wow. So
very
that's like
old knife.
that's like a 20-plus-year-old.
Yeah, and I
relic.
got it from the dollar store even. So, so dollar store items can last a long time. I mean, it's a basic knife, but I'm not going to get rid of it at this point unless it breaks. The struggle is real, Nick. Question 1.
Okay,
Who
I'm ready.
holds the record for the most fantasy football points in a single game?
A single game. Ooh.
This is a tough one, maybe.
Depending. What kind of scoring are we talking here? Like, what's the point values for all
And
the
just
stats?
the most. The most.
Well, I mean, it depends if that's like 4-point throwing touchdown or 6-point or
No,
things
I
like
think that
that.
this person is somebody who has outdone them all. I'll
All
drink to
right.
that.
It was fantasy points in one game.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Is it it's either a quarterback or a running back when somebody exploded for a lot of touchdowns. So I'm trying to okay. So I remember the first season when Peyton Manning went to Denver.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It was a running back.
Was a running. Okay. All right. That narrows it. Okay. So I don't think I've ever been in a league where running backs don't get 6 points for a touchdown. So it's got to be a situation where someone had just an absolute explosion of touchdowns. I know Alvin Kamara a couple seasons ago on Christmas Day had, I think, 6. So it's 36 points alone on the touchdowns. So let's say he had to run for 100 yards in that game. If he had 6 touchdowns, that's another 10 for him. I'll go with Alvin Kamara. I think he did it that day on Christmas when he had I think was it 7? I think it was 6 touchdowns, I think, that he had.
All right, so let's see. It was Jamal Charles with 59.5 points in 2013.
Okay. Do you have what his stat line was for the game?
Let's see. Well, you know what?
59. Okay, so how many
That was
touchdowns? So he would have needed
that
like
was
4 touchdowns and like 200 some odd yards of scrimmage yards.
yeah, 8 receiving, 195 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Wait, 8. So 4 touchdowns. How many yards rushing?
Rushing, you know what? Rushing 8, rush 20 yards, touchdown 8, receiving 195
Wait.
yards.
Okay.
You either way, Nick, no fortune cookie for you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I did not
Nice
answer it correctly
try.
regardless. So all right.
Nice try, Nick.
All right. Well, no. Wait. So I'm out of the running for the tickets, but can I at least get a couple more questions for the opportunity to get some fortune cookies?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
All
we're
right.
not done yet.
Okay. Good.
The audience wants to hear more trivia.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the next question. Who holds the record for the most rushing touchdowns in a single season in fantasy football?
most rushing touchdowns in a season. Well, wouldn't that be the same as like the total number of rushing touchdowns in just regular stats too?
Well, you know what? Maybe not.
So this is in a
Well,
single
okay,
season, you said?
but remember though, remember that. Okay, so not all of the seasons have been the same length.
Right, but it's the modern game is a longer season than like way back in the
Yes, so
70s.
so
But
this
I
is
mean,
some person in a year after the year 2000.
wait, are all these questions 2000 and later or how?
No, no, but this one is.
Okay. All right. So this one I think is pretty straightforward. So in what year would it have been? 2006 or 7. LaDainian Tomlinson I think he had 30 or 31 total touchdowns, but he had a couple receiving touchdowns. So he had like 27 or 28 on the ground. I'll go with Tomlinson with whatever he had that year.
So, you know what? Just for that answer, Nick, I'll give you half a fortune cookie.
Half? Why a half? Am I like getting half right? What?
Well, yes, it was Tomlinson with 28 touchdowns in 2006.
Okay, so how is that half wrong? The question was who
Well, I
was it?
mean, you
That's
were
it.
also half right.
How am I half? The question was
Which
who
half
was it?
of the fortune cookie do you want, the left or the right
No, no,
half?
no, no. You have to give me the explanation as to why I'm only half right.
Well,
The
because,
question was who was it? And I said who it was, and that was right.
well, you know what?
This is blasphemy.
That's okay, Nick. I'll drink to that.
Okay, okay, but I want a full cookie for that one.
Okay, so if you get the next one right, then I'll give you the rest of the cookie.
The rest of the cookie, I should be getting the whole cookie now.
So, what
Wait.
defense?
Do I get the wait? If you're only giving me a half cookie, which I still don't think is fair, do I get the fortune still?
Yeah, of course. Of
Uh,
course.
all
So,
right.
what defense special teams units scored the most fantasy football points in a single season?
Ever.
Yes, so the team and the year.
And the year. Jeez, okay.
I'm enjoying this. It's been a long week.
I strangely I am too. Normally I feel like I'm being gouged when it comes to this trivia, but this one I
Well,
feel I actually have a little bit of a
I
chance.
I mean it's been a long week. I mean,
Okay, let's see.
what can I say? Like I
Top
have
scoring. This is for an individual season.
yeah, for an individual season. So
Okay,
yeah,
top scoring defense and the year it happened.
while you're waiting, Nick, let me like just read my Macomb Now magazine and tell the viewers about some local events going on.
Okay, all right, all
Like I
right.
mean, we like local events around here, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, so
Okay.
coming up on September 19th in Clinton Township is the DJ Swifty official Tay Tay dance party.
Wow, all right.
And that's not something that I'm excited about.
No,
No,
no. Okay,
no, not at all.
all right.
But that is an event coming up.
Okay, okay.
The Tay Tay dance party.
All right. I'm ready to.
Okay, so what is your answer, Nick?
I'm going the 2002 Buccaneers.
Oh,
I don't feel super confident about it, but
you
that's
know
what.
what, Nick? Just for your willingness to go out on a limb and guess, I'll give you the rest of the cookie.
Okay, thank you. All right,
But your
I
answer
feel
was
that I feel
completely
that that's
wrong.
I feel that that's appropriate restitution for being shorted on the last one.
But your answer was completely wrong.
Okay, what's the
It
answer?
was the 1985 Chicago Bears.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, okay, it could be
Yeah,
any
the
year. So
Bears.
even though there wasn't really much fantasy football presence back then.
The
All right,
Bears.
okay.
You know, you know what though? What I will say though
Oh wait,
is
how many games was the season back in the mid 80s? Was it 16 back then already?
I that sounds about right to me. But all
Okay.
I will say is I well, yeah, I mean like I think that as much as I hate the Bears as a Detroit fan,
Yeah.
I am quite happy that David Montgomery is with with the Detroit Lions now,
Oh, okay.
because I remember him from his Bears years.
It was a little underwhelming when he was in Chicago, though. Like he was kind of touted pretty high when he was drafted there, and he didn't really do all that
See, but
well.
that's what people say, but I think he was underappreciated there
Mm, I don't know. I mean,
and
it's
underutilized, and I'm happy he's with the Detroit
he.
Lions.
I mean, he did have some injury problems early in his career, so
Exactly.
yeah, but that's not
I
underutilization.
think
That's
he's a good fit for the current Detroit
that
Lions.
I agree. Yes.
So I'm very happy that the Bears, he's off of the team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I do not like the Bears.
Fair. All right. Can I get another question so I can have the opportunity for more
Okay.
cookies?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's another question, Nick. All right. And this is sudden death.
Sudden death. Okay.
Who was, that means it's worth two cookies.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, what
Sudden
happens?
death.
What happens if I get this wrong?
You'll just get your one cookie.
The one I already have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who
All right.
was the first non quarterback to be ranked number one in fantasy football draft rankings?
Wait, what is? I don't understand what that means.
Well, that's what the question says.
Well, that it's. I mean, in pre-draft rankings, it's never a quarterback that's ranked number one on that list. So I don't I don't understand
Well,
how this question is or what it's even really
okay,
asking.
so all I will say is that, well, just try to come up with a guess.
All right. Well, first, read the question again.
Who was the first non QB to be ranked number one in fantasy football draft rankings?
Is there like a year that this would have started or something? I mean, are we coming
Yeah,
back?
I would say that.
Well, what is that? Like, are we going back to like the origin years of the league,
Yeah,
like 1920 or something? Or
not that far back.
I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, how early were there actual pre-draft rankings for fantasy football? I mean, like 2000 or something. And
yeah.
all right, I'll no idea how to answer this. I'll say Marshall Falk.
Oh, yeah, that was correct.
Really? Okay, all right. Wow. Despite the fact that I 50% didn't understand the
I'll
question.
give you a third cookie if you get the
A
year.
third? I wait, I had it right.
No, I'm giving like a Like I'm giving you another cookie if you know the year.
Oh,
So
wait.
4 cookies total.
Oh, okay. All right.
So this is sudden death part 2. Actually,
all right. The year I'm gonna go 99.
oh, so close. 2001.
Oh, one. Okay. All right.
So Mike Pemberton has guessed wrong several times. So fake news, Mike. Fake news. But you know what,
Yeah.
Nick? I have good news. It's
Yes.
time for a break.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean,
I'm
like,
ready.
I think that's good news, right? I think that we need
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
last,
Yeah. You need a
like,
break.
one last break. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
this is a good idea. What a time to,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. See, National Make Your Bed Day, Nick.
Yes. Yes.
And, well, let's see. I have some bed trivia for you coming up, Nick.
Oh, come on. I don't want to do any more trivia.
Oh, no, like, these are some interesting things.
I mean,
Well, then I can give you some bed facts.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away.
I don't. All right. I suppose that's all right.
Yeah, do you want to know some bed facts?
Not
Like
really.
you would say that you don't until you hear what they are.
I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient.
엔드 나우디어 아이오 호스트 프로페서 승찬 엔드닉 하하하.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say
Okay.
that I'm hugely interested here, but
Well, Nick, that's okay.
oh geez. All right, I probably don't have a
So-
choice here. So
Did you know that if you, well, actually, I'll just try to like give people some interesting tidbits, but what is the most common reason people give for not making their bed in the morning? What do you think, Nick?
not enough time.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. How many pillows do you think the average person has on their bed?
Is this a decimal answer by chance?
No.
It's a whole number.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah. All right. So,
Okay.
what's the best time of day to make your bed according to cleanliness experts?
Is this question, is the answer in like actual time, like some actual time, like a 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock,
No,
something like that?
no.
Or is it
No. So you should make the bed 30 minutes to an hour after you have aired out the sheets.
okay.
To
All right.
to
All right. That
reduce
makes
the
sense.
amount of moisture that builds up in the actual mattress.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Which actually does make sense.
Yeah. Because I my initial guess would have, I suppose, been like
No.
right after you get out of bed, but that makes sense to give it some time. So, okay.
Now, here's the thing, though. This is why I wanted to bring this to the viewers' attention tonight, Nick, because I generally make my bed every morning and I get up and I go and have breakfast and then I come back and make my bed. So that leaves about the 30-minute window that they say,
Yeah.
on average to air it up. But did you know that people who make
Okay.
their bed sleep on average 15 minutes per night more than people who don't make their bed?
People who make their bed sleep slightly longer.
Yes.
Okay.
That's an astounding fact, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's astounding. I think that seems sensible enough.
You know what? All I'm saying is, people, make your beds. You'll get better sleep and you'll sleep longer.
Yeah, I think we've
Because
yeah.
I will tell you, on the nights I do not make my bed, which is like once, every couple of months, I'm just way too tired, or way too busy and I have to run out the door before I have time to make the bed. But on the nights I do not, I don't sleep as well because there's a big clump of stuff in the bed and I don't know what it is.
Wait,
And it's the
what?
sheets.
Uh,
Like, why would you want to sleep with a big clump of sheets? Wouldn't you want them nicely spread over you?
yes, I don't understand how
That's
it
why you
gets
sleep better
that.
if you make the bed.
Okay. All right. All right. Now I see what that
Now,
means.
now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like you would rather like sleep with blankets over you than with a clump.
Yeah, so when you make the bed, it like
It's
straightens
more
everything out
welcoming.
and evens it and gets it back in uniform
Exactly.
order. Okay, all right.
Exactly, Nick. So, just to give our listeners a heads up, if you want information about the Warren, Michigan Christmas tree lighting, call 586-268-8400, according to my flyer.
Okay. All right. I think we still probably have some time before that, but
But call early so
yeah.
that you don't miss the tree lighting in Warren,
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yep. Okay. So, are we going to talk about our fantasy teams in the two leagues that
Yes,
we
Nick.
are both
Okay,
involved?
let's do it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. How do you
So
feel about your rosters in each of those two leagues that we are both members?
let's see, Nick. I will say that
So I guess let me preface for the audience that in one of the leagues we are both 1-0, and in the other league we are both 0-1 after the first week.
that is true. So, but in one of the leagues, I know that I am playing you this week.
Yes, I did see that. The other league, I don't think
So
so, but
I'm going to
well,
check real
let me see.
quickly.
Let me see.
I can check. Let's
Yep,
see.
yep.
So
I'm looking as well.
so I will say
Uh,
that it's
we do not play each other
possible.
in the other league.
It's possible that we are. Oh no, I'm playing Angela this week in the other league.
Okay. All right. So our showdown will have to wait in that other league.
So I will tell you that I'm in a third league where uh my team got rated with the poop emoji this week. So
Wow.
so
Geez.
so like I feel better about the leagues we're in than the other one.
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting that as the,
If my team got rated with the poop emoji, I don't feel good about it, Nick.
I have to agree with that.
But I did get blown out because my team underperformed, but it's a league that happens to have 12 teams, and I would not have joined the league had I known it had 12 teams.
Why you don't like playing in leagues why? How come I'm hearing like playback of myself coming through?
I have no idea. And my mic is doing okay.
Oh, I
I'm
still
not
hear it.
hearing anything extra.
Oh, I'm hearing it big time.
You know what?
Oh no, no, now it
Like
stopped. No, I
maybe
hear it.
maybe your hearing is getting bad with age. I don't
Possible.
know. But Mike
Possible.
Pemberton commented in the chat the poop emoji. Don't forget, Mike, that we have the Pistons event on Friday night at 6 p.m. in Novi.
Okay.
I'm telling Mike now live on the show so I don't have to remember to text him later.
Okay. So wait,
I
how
mean,
come why do you not like 12 team leagues?
well, no. It's not that I don't like 12 team leagues. It's I was led to believe beforehand this league would only have 10 teams.
Oh, okay. So it's more about the miscommunication than it is the actual
Yes.
setting. Okay.
And so I don't think I drafted properly because of the last minute notice too.
Okay, that's fair.
So, you know what? Like when you plan to draft for a 10 team league and a couple days before you're told, well, there'll be 12 teams,
Yeah. No,
like
okay.
it wasn't enough time for me to do my research.
That's fair.
But you know what? I'll drink to that, Nick.
I think you deserve a drink
Yeah,
for
I
that.
do. After this rough week.
After that betrayal.
Yeah. But I do feel good about my teams.
All three of them? Even the one that was given a poop emoji rating?
Oh yeah, I'll bring it up.
Okay.
There's time.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, it's, 1 week is
I mean,
not
like,
enough to make a conclusion.
you know what? I'm a little bit upset about that third league because I had originally drafted Luke McCaffrey and then, well, you know what? Luke McCaffrey had more points than some of the people on my poop emoji team. So I regret benching him for last week.
Well,
But I did have the foresight to like draft Luke McCaffrey
wait, what do you mean the foresight? I mean,
because he was not drafted in all the leagues I'm in.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, I don't imagine that he would be drafted in all leagues.
No, but like I
He's
mean,
a
like I
lower
feel
level
like
rookie.
I have the expectation when I draft that I'm going to draft some of the sleepers.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if he's really a sleeper yet. I mean, it's too early to make that call. I mean, I guess he could be,
Uh,
but
you know what? He is in my book.
I think you're jumping to a conclusion. It's
He is in my book, Nick.
one week does not give the full testimony.
You know what? That's okay, Nick. That's okay.
All
But
right.
he is in my book. So good luck this season, Luke.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it works. Wait. Which league is it? I'm trying to, is it one of the leagues that we're both members that you have in,
No,
or
no,
no?
in the poop emoji league.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
then yeah,
so
I hope
good
it works
luck,
out well.
Luke, and I love to have you on the show.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, very good, Nick. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, right?
I don't see why not. Maybe join
Yeah.
us for the McDonald's episode.
Yeah, for the McDonald's episode. Have you seen the new Applebee's commercials with Dan Campbell?
Yes.
Those are fantastic.
Unfortunately, Applebee's is not really.
Okay, I went to let me like just for the record, all right, because uh I can attest to this. This is a cheese stick from Applebee's.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. Like
It
it
looks very
so
unusually
cheese.
shaped for a mozzarella stick.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Uh, I only happened to have that because Matt and I went to Applebee's last night and we had a couple of cheese sticks and leftovers.
Okay.
And I was hungry before the show, and so I was eating one of the cheese sticks.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I can attest to the fact that Applebee's is not very good these days.
Was it ever really that good?
Okay. The food I did have last night at Applebee's was excellent.
I don't think that word should ever be used
No,
to grade
however,
Applebee's food.
however, the order was not correct.
Okay.
So I had the food I had last night at Applebee's was excellent, but the order was not correct.
So you didn't get what you ordered, but it was still very good, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't know what that tells you, Nick, but like I will tell you that
it tells me, I mean, one of the marks of a reputable restaurant of any type is accuracy in preparation of people's orders. I know that doesn't necessarily coincide with the quality of the food, but in terms of consistency and reliability, that plays a huge part. But I still can't agree with
oh,
ever
you know
calling
what?
Applebee's
All
food
I can
excellent.
say is that Applebee's and all these other chain restaurants, you know what? You're lucky that US Foods is still in business.
What is it? Wait, I don't. What does that have to do with
Because
it?
like I bet that all of these restaurants get their food from US Foods or GFS.
Yeah, that's I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, a ton of their supply is coming through
So
one of those outlets.
so all I can say is if US Foods goes under, Applebee's goes under.
I mean, is that a rumor or something?
I no, I'm just
Oh, all
throwing it
right.
out there.
Oh, okay, okay.
But you know what? For what it's worth, the ribs last night at Applebee's were actually pretty good.
All right. Pretty good. I'll buy. Excellent. No, I'm sorry. I can't throw out that superlative for Applebee's
But
food.
I will say, go to Chicken Shack for your ribs.
No, I've never.
Chicken Shack ribs are the best.
I didn't know they had ribs there.
And you can
Wait.
get your roasted potatoes with them, Nick.
For all the times that you've ordered Chicken Shack, why have you never ordered ribs? I didn't even know until right now that that was a menu option.
Because if I ordered ribs for the party, Nick, I would eat the whole rack of ribs for myself. They're that good.
So what, you like fight off everybody else that was trying
Yes,
to
I
get some?
certainly would for
Jeez.
Chicken Shack ribs.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Awfully greedy.
But that's okay, Nick. That's okay.
Not really. It sounds like you're just
Now, Mike is putting some emoji math in the chat.
emoji math. What is that? How is that different than
Yeah,
normal math?
emoji math.
Is that like a surprised face plus
No,
smiling
let me
tear
see,
equals
I wonder if I can like actually find I can put it on the screen right now. So
can you just type it
I'm
in,
gonna
can
try.
you type it into the bar at the bottom?
Yeah, I'm
of your-
going to try to type it into the bar right now. We'll see what can be done about this, Nick.
Okay.
So well, no, that was actually like
That's one of the questions.
that was one of the questions. So, uh-oh, this is Mike is wrong. That was not. Oh, wait a second. Okay, let me see. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so
Is that
this
an
is
apple?
what he said. Yep. This is emoji math, everyone. So
Okay. All right, so we have Apple.
Yeah, so you said apple
What-
B
Apple.
is
Oh, okay.
is greater than and then
Not
let's see.
much. Not very much.
Let's see. Uh-oh.
Where's the rest of it? Come on.
Oh yeah,
You're
well,
leaving us on a cliffhanger.
I mean like
What? I can't tell what that is.
yeah, a chicken.
That's a chick. Oh, okay, I see. It's a chicken's face.
Yeah, a chicken and then a he said, well, and here's the thing, Mike. This is where you're wrong. That emoji you have really isn't a shack.
Well, what is it?
It's a house.
Oh, well, that's probably the
So,
closest thing.
Applebee's is greater than Chicken Shack.
That is
what-
absolutely incorrect.
maybe for people from Howell, Mike.
Regardless, that is
I
there
mean,
is
like,
no
this is
there is no
not-
place that is
This is
correct.
not true. Like, do not believe the emoji math in the chat right
I
now.
100% agree with that. It is false. That is the
Yeah.
fakest news I've seen in a
Yeah,
long
fake
time.
news, Mike. Fake news.
That
And your emoji math is wrong. That's what
that's awful. I have no more words to describe how utterly inaccurate that is.
here. I'll change it, Nick. I'll change it.
You should put the double it up, like to indicate that it's much less than. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Applebee's is much less than Chicken Shack,
Yes.
Mike. Yep. The struggle is real.
I mean, John, you could add a potato after the house and just say that the Chicken Shack potatoes
Yeah, I mean,
on
like
their own
that's
are much
definitely
better.
true. We can do that, Nick.
Okay.
Like I think that the AV team is on it tonight.
All right.
Let's see. Do we have the potato emoji here?
I hope so.
I think you know what?
There we
We'll
go.
give them 5 potatoes, Nick.
Okay.
And
Now we're back on the rails.
yeah, and Mike says he forgot to divide by -1. You know what, Mike?
What does that have to do with anything? It's
I thought that you would know better by now. Enough with your negativity, Mike. Enough with your negativity. Yep, that's all I can say, Nick, is enough with Mike's negativity.
unbelievable.
But you know what, Nick? I have just one more shot left.
Okay.
So you know what that means. It's time for the final joke
Oh
of the
yeah,
week.
yeah. Okay.
I mean,
All
it feels like the night is nigh, right? But
the night is what?
like the night is just beginning. But you know what?
Okay.
Unfortunately, viewers like Mike, we understand that you might have to get up early. So we're cutting you off right now.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, we have to like have our viewers get enough sleep so that they can come join us next week, right, Nick?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. So what is the final joke of the week, Nick?
All right, you ready for this?
As ready as I'll be.
Okay. Have you heard about the really, really good brand new joke about the bed?
Is it on Labor Day sale, Nick?
I cannot confirm or deny if that is. I'm just asking if you've heard about it though.
Oh no, I think my hearing might have been bad.
So you've not heard about it?
No.
Well, I mean, there's no way you could have because it hasn't been made yet.
I'll drink to that, Nick.
Okay.
See you next week, everyone.
Oh my.
3.
Told your friend you're not okay.
I mean, like I only have half a cheese stick left. The struggle really is real.
Yeah.
Sarah Baker, we like you.
Wait,
Thank
what are
you
all
for
these names?
watching.
What are all
John
these names?
Johnson, thank you for watching.
Who are these people, John?
Frederick Berkland, thank you for watching.
Who are all those people? What are all those names?
For all the viewers, Nick, that we
Oh, those
want
are all the
to
viewers?
thank.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, thank you, viewers. We need
Yeah, I'm
the
about to
support
fade
of
away.
viewers
'Cause
like
every
you.
time I wake up, I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals
isn't
up
that
in my
true,
brain.
Nick?
All of a sudden,
It is.
I don't look
Yeah.
at anything
Yeah,
the
I mean, I
same way.
think
Gotta
that's
build up
that's
my thoughts,
definitely
sit in
true.
it and
Yeah.
have a
That we
day. I'm
need
sorry that I'm
support
so
of
inconvenient,
viewers
okay? Just
like
let me be
you.
me and I'll stay out of your way.
Yeah, I think that's definitely right. That we need the